mapenzi na mabete yeah, mapenzi na mabete si hulete yeah, nikisema leo mnasema kitu yeah, nikisema leo mnasema kitu yeah.
Kani ujanja nimefika masters degree PhD I can show you papers. Kani mapenzi ya dhati wanipe you better be clear. Juu nimedeal na mapesa. Hold me down nitakuja na mabeta. Kuja na mabeta. Show me love nipe yote staki quota. Nipe yote staki quota. Walk me down baby kama uko runaway. Kama uko runaway. Show me love baby make me wanna run away. Make me wanna run away.
Napenda ukiwa na maringo.
Give me love, give me love.
Nikushoza mustingo. Kila day nikubebe kwa mgongo. Uwe wangu mtoto. Napenda ukiwa na maringo. Nikushoza mustingo. Kila day nikubebe kwa mgongo. Uwe wangu mtoto. Nitachunga boma.
Welcome back, and on this week's episode, this is our 4th video on YouTube,
but our third episode, right? Yeah. Now before Wendele, the song we were dancing to is from Likizo.
Yes.
It's a band, check them out too.
Mm-hmm.
We love promoting Kenyan artists and our friends mostly.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, go check them out. Tuteka tu bado link hapo chini. So yeah, inaitwa Mapenzi. Is it Mapenzi? Mapenzi. Maringo na Mabeta. Maringo na Mabeta. We unaniambia nini Saudi bawe? Maringo na Mabeta. So yes, this week we are dealing with toxic relationships.
Yes. Toxic relationship at home, at your workplace, with your siblings,
Your babes. Yes, your
girlfriends and
husbands
boyfriends.
and your wives and anything that is just connected to relationships.
Entanglement.
Yes.
Say what to entanglement. You know you have toxic people in your lives. Tunawacheki tu.
That's why when I tangle.
Wanaentanguliana tu. Welcome. But we're hoping that this is going to be an educative talk that we're going to have. And disclaimer, these are our thoughts and the thoughts of our friends.
Not even our thoughts, our experiences. And then it's a very sensitive topic to everyone, not just us, but everyone out there. So yes, it's a different mood, but we hope we'll keep up the energy. But yes, welcome.
This is T, by the way.
And this is C. And we are
The City Room.
Kama kawaida. Yeah. What is toxic? Anything that just brings harm. Like anything that you just feel makes you feel some kind of ish. Toxic.
But again, kuna watu huko kwa situations zenye ni toxic, but you never feel like it is a toxic situation until when you're out of it, and then it becomes a toxic situation. Most of us, in fact, are in toxic relationships with our parents. But huwezi sema, and you can't do anything about it. There was another meme that was saying that unaanza tu complain hivi unasikia nilikubeba miezi 9. Stop it.
And there's nothing you can do about it. But then I don't know if we're going to concentrate more on family today. I think we are going to concentrate more on relationships. Because with family and with family is like a very different and a broader topic today. But I think before tuendelee, I feel like parents and kids, you ought to communicate. Your parents should know what you're going through, and I think parents should be open to their kids. Don't be tough to your kids. You know, hii kitu ya kukua tough, wazazi like mzazi akiingia hivi kwa nyumba mtoto ndio huyo. Unasikianga gari kikuja like wenye wako na magari kids. Unasikianga gari ya babeni imefika kwa compound, kila mtu kwa bedroom, kila mtu anafanya vitu zake. So just think parents should offer a conducive environment for their kids to actually talk to them, because there are so many things that kids are doing out there and parents you don't know.
They don't know, and kids find it really hard to even talk to you. I find it really nice actually, mtu akiwa na mamake and unasikia mtu anasema my mom is my best friend, ama my dad is my best friend, because they can talk to them about vitu
anything. Talk to them about sex, talk to them about relationship. We know this is Africa, but then at the end of the day hakuna difference ya watoto wa Africa na watoto wa huko. We all have the same feelings, we all think the same, we still need to educate them.
Exactly. To learn to communicate. But on this week's topic, me, I'll majorly focus on toxic relationships. Yeah. Either boy, girl,
husband, wife, kidogo too, but we won't
go into much of that because we are not of that age. We're only going to talk about easy relationships. Mnakimbizana, unasikia mtu alihama na curtain yako. Unasikia juzi kesho alirarua shati zako zote, mtu aliona message ya painting.
Ule unaenda job unakuja unakuta mwenzi yako ama boyfriend yako alihama na kila kitu kwa nyumba. Akija napata ni wewe peke yako kwa nyumba, hata viatu zako na nguo zako alienda nazo. Unajua alikuwa anapeleka wapi, but anyway, we are just going to concentrate on things that we've seen our friends go through and we've also gone through. So yes, toxic relationships.
Also, aside from physical, ile unaona mtu yenyewe amekubeba kitu, hii nini imeenda ama hii nini amechoma, that is material stuff. Utanunua ingine. But then kuna watu sasa they are toxic to your mental health. People that manipulate you. People that ushaiona in a situation mimi nakukosea. Lakini mimi ndo utaenda kuniomba msamaha na mimi ndo nimekukosea.
Umenifanya ni feel guilty. Ni kama as in wanafanyanga ufeel ni kama wewe ndio ulifanya wakakosa.
Yes, you drove them to wrong. No. A decision of you wronging is a personal decision.
Choice.
Yes. You have your brains. Ungekosa tu kufanya hivyo. Siku niambia ulifanya hii ukafanya hii ndio maana nilifanya hii.
Kama umeona nimefanya hii na hii. Kama uwezi nikalisha chini, you don't need to stay there. Because at the end of the day, I was reading somewhere that love comes with happiness. Happiness comes with love. But tutapata watu wengi wanapenda lakini they're not happy.
They're not.
You know, you can love someone but you're not happy with them. But every time you're happy with someone, inamaanisha unampenda. I don't know if we like love and happiness have to just go in handy. Because if I love you and I have to sacrifice so much but I'm not feeling like nafaa kusacrifice hii kitu, si feel like ni I'm in the inasemangaje. Unajua kuna ile kusacrifice and you feel like it's worth being sacrificed for. But kuna ile kitu kingine yenye you sacrificing and you feel like unasikia uchungu kupeana but you just like acha nipe tu. Juu sina option or anything else. So I think when you love someone, make sure the person you're loving is giving you that joy and that happiness that you really want to have. So what do you think?
According to the Bible, I'll talk about the Bible.
Babe, unasemanga Bible?
Relax.
Okay.
Relax. According to the Bible, actually being toxic is exactly the opposite of what love says. In 2 Corinthians. I'm not wrong. Yes, in 2 Corinthians. Na kama si 2 Corinthians, nda make sure nime-review, tena nimerudi. Niwaambie ikuwa verse gani.
Asema tu baby, asema tu ni kwa Bible. To be on the safe side.
Sawa basi, safe side basi. Love is kind, love is pure, love does not hate, love does not count mistakes. Lakini a toxic relationship is exactly the opposite of that.
Mtu anakuhesabia ulifanya hii juzi, ukafanya ile. Hata kama alikusamehea, ulifanya hii na ukafanya hii and you're like, but I said I was sorry na ukasema it's okay.
But I don't think mtu kukumbuka makosa yako ni kuwa toxic. I think toxic inakuja penye. Yes, we finished that. Tukasema tutarudia hiyo. But now tumefika point yenye tulishasameheana, but now you want to bring back kila kitu. Uniambie ati hizo makosa zote zenye ulifanya na zilifanya mimi nikafanya kitu fulani. Now that is on the other side of toxic. Because me tell you, ladies will tell you, atasahau birthday yako, lakini atakumbuka on July date nini aliona text, hi Han, how you doing? Atasahau hiyo siku asubuhi, atakwambia nani? Hata huyo Han atajua text hata saa 3 asubuhi na dakika 11. So, but I don't think that is being toxic.
Sindio? No, it's just being dramatic.
So nataka kusema watu tunakumbukanga sisi ni dramatic.
Unajua at the end of the day, mademu nakwanga different. We always forgive but we don't forget. Au ni madem like mnafaa tu mzoee. And then ni ile yenye dem anatikanga most of the time like when a chick approaches a boy, unajua vile maboy ukataa. Lazima ukuwe na evidence.
Umesikia wapi hii? Umeona wapi?
So lazima uko na solid evidence.
Unakuwa na evidence.
Niko na screenshots. Niko na time. I was kama hukukua lazima lakini kama ulikuwa hapo hata kunanga kupeana nini.
Lakini I think it's really funny. Ndio dema ku approach na issue anakwanga me research. Anajuanga hii conversation says lose, lakini tu utaulizwa tu uliona wapi?
Lazima.
Ni recording huyo si mimi.
Lakini saa nyingine wanakuwa funny hata ukiwa na evidence.
Unakataa tu.
Si mimi.
Si mimi.
By the way, I wanted to actually tell you that kuna characteristics za toxic relationships. I feel like kuna dominance where someone feels like they want to dominate everything. And then kuna self-centeredness.
Anajifikirilia tu. Anaona kama things don't go my way, then they're not going right, and that is a very toxic thing.
Very.
Na watu wako hivyo and you don't even as in mtu ha notice. Unajua there is a very thin line between loving someone and being blinded by loving someone.
Exactly.
And a lot of people are being blinded by loving someone. You just know this person is selfish, anajifikirilia, but you still stick around because unajiambia maybe anataka maybe ana change, maybe anataka tu things zifanywe his way for today. And then 1 year in the relationship for today, 2 years for today tu bado ata change tu bado. Unajambia because it's the second year ndo tuna pick pace. My friend.
Bado mna pick pace.
Na pick bado. Tashanga. You'll be 13 years in the relationship bado mna pick pace.
So you be very careful. What else? Brutality, like
violence.
Exactly. And I feel too like unajua that so many people who've grown up from a toxic family.
Yes.
Ile nye baba alikuwa anapiga mama alikuwa anapiga baba. So you just feel like because your family will move on evil, you also bring that mentality to your own family.
To your relationship.
Exactly.
It's like growing up knowing huyu nikitaka nisikize ama nikitaka ile kitu lazima nimgonge. And that is a very bad thing. Because when you grow up in ukilelewa kwa hiyo violent environment, you're always ready kupigana. You're always like utaniambia nini, utanifanyia nini. But that, I think that is a very bad trait in a big way. I think a lot of men are being beaten by ladies, but it is for some people out there it is a topic for another day. But sisi will say that lady touches you tena kupiga wama sijui nini. Kuna ile what you doing? Unafanya nini? That is fine. Lakini ile ingine mtu anakupiga tu no. It shouldn't work like that.
And then
that is toxic.
Yeah, and then I wanted to say something. Kuna negativity. Like kila kitu unafanya, the other party does not see anything positive in it. As in ile tu ako so negative about everything you do.
Toxic.
Everything.
That is very toxic.
Unajua hiyo kitu unafanya, you can't even grow you as a person. Unaona ni kama hii kitu yenye naenda kufanya, hata kama it's a good thing, unaona tu I can't even tell the other party. Juu ataona tu ni kama inaitwaje? Ataona tu ni kama it is something bad yenye naenda kufanya. And then you know hiyo I think it compresses your
diminish. I think that is why you find people have besties and they're still in a relationship.
Yeah.
Me, I will say, as in, according to me, my man has to be my best friend.
Exactly.
And that is just it. The moment you start looking for
a best friend outside there, ati utaambia kila kitu chali yako sijui akifanya nini, you go tell them everything. That's how it all starts. When you can't find your man or your girlfriend as your best friend. Yes, kuna wale wenye like there are people who have actually grown up with their friends. But when you enter into a relationship, you know, at the end of the day, it's about your partner.
Yes.
If you really can't, if your partner wants this, na wewe unaona ni kama hapana, I can't do it. My friends, I've been with my friends, then why aren't you dating your friends?
Si wawe basi.
Exactly.
Wawe.
Go and date them. At the end of the day, you chose me for a reason. Kama ungekuwa unaona like your friend understands you better.
Nenda huko.
Exactly. So just
Tunaongea ni kama tuna marafiki.
okay. So yes, no, I just no. It's really funny. Most of the people that have their best friends who are outside their relationship, it's because of these things that we are talking about.
They don't
You
find
you don't find comfort
relationship.
in your relationship. That's why you find people telling other people secrets. Ama something yenye anaona hata nikikwambia wewe, you won't even
maybe
feel
hata-
happy for
Yeah,
me.
you won't.
But like, as in, let me just go tell my friend out there, we go
Taruka
celebrate.
ruka hata celebrate hata anaweza hata kufanyia bash.
There are
And that
people
is what
wenye
happens.
kuna watu wenye ukiwaambia to say you're in a relationship and then you find something that is so good, utaona mwingine ataona huyu anataka like atafeel ni kama they don't want you to be richer than them. Probably ni ile ataona hapana, hii project yenye huyu partner wangu amepata itampeleka places, atamit other people, they won't have time for this, so anafeel ni kama hata utasikia akikwambia hiyo job hapana, but imagine your job like it was going to put you into another level, but ako like no hapana, I don't. You even find that there are some husbands who actually choose work for their wives.
It happens. It still does. But I think if you're in a relationship, you should work on bettering each other.
Exactly.
Not on just bettering yourself.
Yourself.
Isikuwe one-sided. Ni kama tu all if we're in a relationship together, all she does is give. Na mimi kazi yangu tu ni kureceive.
Receive too.
There are days that I'm supposed to be giving. Lakini watu wengine they just move into relationships one-sided, and then when mtu kama bado anakatazwa kitu, you don't normally see the impact of it. Nasikia hapo ndio mabisho zako anakwambia, kijana wachana na yeye. Mtu ako like, atakuwa tu sawa, tutakuwa tu sawa. Maybe anaona ni venye talent yangu ikipik ataiona ya appreciate. No.
Someone is supposed to appreciate you
From the start. Nimesema na dance, hata kama na dance madhogodhani unafaa tu niambie, babe, una dance madhogodhani lakini wacha tu practice.
Exactly.
Si kuniambia sasa unafanya vitu gani? Lakini kuna wengine ni mabro kwa relationship, mtu anakuroast, unafanya vitu gani? Lakini bado you know the love is still there. But kuna mwingine anakufanyia hivyo, after that you just feel hata kama. But then kwa relationships zingine you find people have friends, have best friends, but the relationship is running well.
Yeah.
That is also allowed. Lakini hao ndo wanaingianga kwa my entanglements na my best friend. Lakini that is a story for another day.
But imagine you sometimes you just find that okay, kuna wale watu wenyewe, say for example, wewe if you were a guy na mimi ni dem, our parents grew up together. Tuli grow up tukicheza pamoja, probably mkajipata hata mko the same high school, mkafika kampo, and then one day mko like in this eating kumbe we're in the same school, then you start hanging out together, and then when you start like being in a relationship, lakini saa zingine I just find that boys ama madem feel threatened by their best friends.
Of course. How can you understand my man better than me na bado nikuwe at peace? I can't.
Sasa kama nilimjua before you
Sweetheart.
came, hata unajua actually
FBI. Nitajua mambo yenu.
Okay, sometimes with time, imagine so umepata chali yako na best friend. Yeah? Wewe before ukuje they were together. Before now you start being so dramatic and starting being jealous and all that. You should take this time and be friends with your best friends, with your boyfriend's best friend.
Yes.
Juu, you'll find that uyu best friend ya chali yako ama best friend ya manzi yako will teach you more about this person that you're dating yenye hata huko unajua. Unaona? Some people are genuinely best friends.
And some are not.
And some are not, but genuinely. So before you start judging them, ati babe, achana na ule dem. Hata ujua umetoana wapi na ule dem. So just learn them kidogo kidogo, and then ukianza kuona vitu zinaanza kufeel so uncomfortable for you, that's when you start reacting.
Yes.
Autoki tu huko
Unakuja tu
umetoka, unakuja kwa life ya msee, and then you feel like I don't like that friend, I don't like that friend. Learn them kwanza. So when you see something that is making you feel uncomfortable, that's when you be like, hey, yeah, babe, for some time I've been seeing things zenye to me I'm not comfortable. And if your babe is genuine, ataacha. Like if someone really loves you, atasema, hey, if this is making, hata anaweza ambia best friend yake, my girlfriend is so uncomfortable you being my best friend. So I think this is we can be friends, and then kama ule mtu ni kweli anakupenda ataelewa. Ako like, yeah, since this we've been friends forever. Hakuna mtu, because you've actually watched mademu wakikuja wakienda.
Again, I feel in a relationship, one way it can be toxic is if you don't understand each other. Unajua, there is communication, and then there's the other side of communication, which is understanding. No, I can just be talking. Nakwambia tu, babe, mi sipendi kitu. All I'm doing is communicating, but it is up to the other party. Aelewe. But then if you find someone that doesn't understand you, unapata tu, you'll always have issues. It is like when I am vocal about things that hurt me, the other party, because they're not understanding, they will always feel like, wananipatia stress, wananiambia nini, you're being too nagging, you're being too questionable, and it is just for the fact that on their side they're not being understanding. Hivyo tu. And that is very toxic, because if we cannot understand each other, then why are you even talking?
Exactly.
Si tunyamaziane tu. Tupigane mablo. Hapana. Tuachane.
And then if ushaiona hawa watu wenye I'd rather be far from you.
Yeah, that is.
Ile yenye you're not even excited to meet the other party.
Watu nafikishananga hapo kwa relationship. Na mkiona mmefikishana hapo, you people probably have been having issues. As in, you have been having piling issues. And now, na bedhe watu fikishana kwa relationship pahali, you're both toxic to each other.
But hamjui hata.
Hamfeel, mnaona tu ni kama mnasumbuana. Imekuwa sana kama kusumbuana. I don't want to see you, you don't want to see me, but kuna venye tunakaa kwa nyumba moja. Sasa bado tuongee, bado tuonane, and you're both toxic. Sasa it gets to a point where hata unamuongelesha, every small talk becomes an argument. That is another sign of toxic relationship, which a lot of people don't say. Watu wanaonanga tu, oh, maybe he's having bad days, or maybe you're supposed to know if it is a relationship, ni stuff ya watu wawili.
Exactly.
You're having a bad day, niambie, by the way, tulia, I'm having a bad day. Sina kuja kukuongelesha, you're having a bad day, unaweza kuniambia nini? Unadai? Wewe, nadai nini? Nadai nini? FBI, nadai nini? My friend.
At the end of the day, if you have a bad day, I'm the one person who's supposed to make you feel better.
And so if at that moment I can't, then maybe tunyamaziane tu, tukae tu. Tutakuwa poa. I really hope you become fine. Because I feel kuna ile understanding yenye maybe at one point of your life you'll get a partner that completely gets you. But before that, you might have to break a few hearts here and there. But you have to kuingia kwa your relationship with the best of the intentions at hand. Because ukiingia, you'll also get played. You'll also get hurt. Tutatoka hapo pia uko damaged, ni wote mko bitter, mnaenda huko kwa stories za watu kwanza kuanikana. Maybe they will say, me and you things happen, then I go find it on Twitter. I'm shooting you. What are you doing? Nipate kwa shughuli zangu. I'm coming for you. But again,
Siku FBI sana hivyo. Usishtue potentials, watafikiria pole. Usishtue watu wenye wako like, hey, I've been eyeing that chick tangu episodes. So, pole.
Again, aside from relationship, your girlfriend and boyfriend, I feel like friends can also be in a toxic relationship if they know nothing about. You're always the friend that is providing,
exactly.
The friend that is caring, the friend that is always
Checking up on the other person,
taking care of their emotions, making sure you know how they are they handling something, how are they handling it. But then on the other end,
ikifika time yako huyu mtu ako like I'm busy,
they are nowhere.
I'm doing this, hanging out with other people, like your problem is not a priority to them.
And that is tough.
But sasa yeye akiwa na shida anataka kupigia simu, you drop everything
For them.
bio hadi kwa nyumba yake ama job yake. I think most people, kwanza madem, usually have those kind of issues. Unajua tu maboy, boy ni wale tu bro. Unajua boy unaweza kosana sahi, and the next thing they're back. So I feel like if you feel like your friend is making you do things and they're not reciprocating, just
walk out. There is a whole world of people.
Exactly.
Someone who will find you, someone who will understand you, someone who will get you. But again, the true understanding and the true love, I think, ni love your God. Hiyo nayo it is unquestionable.
Lakini
I
Biblia
fall-
inaongea sana juu ya Mungu. Ama
Bro,
tuliomba sana kwa
sijui mbona anaongea hivi by the way na nanisikianga nikisema hizi vitu. But it's true, the love your God, it's constant. He'll never switch up on you. Hata umwambie shida yako leo, hata screenshot, hata umkosee utarudi tu mwambie
pole dad.
nini mtu wako jo, nimepotea jo, come back jo, unacheki. But best yako, before you come back to them and tell them I'm really sorry I did this and this. Humans also have ego, and by the way, if you have someone in your relationship who has ego, you will not go far.
Mwenye haezi enda chini, like nyinyi wote mioto zenyu ziko hapa. Hey, just find someone, because you know at the end of the day we have to have like one person who's ready to teremsha their ego. Juu hadi mademu wako na ego na maboy wako na ego, lakini sasa mpatane watu wenye mko na ego ni wote.
Na kuna mwenye anashuka.
Hani text hata Mr. Si ako online, hata mimi niko online. Acha ikae.
So hivyo. Ana text bei wake.
Uliza hiyo mimi yenye neighbor ameama na bibi yake.
Bibi yake na ni girlfriend yangu. Hizo entanglements zenu tumeziogopa by the way. But again, if in any way uko kwa relationship you feel in those things to touch on, it is toxic in a kind of way. Dig through. Usifike pahali kuhurt, wanza kujiuliza why didn't I see this. Those things probably you've been seeing them, but in one way or another you've been ignoring. Ama kitu imekuwa tu ikikublind. I'm telling you, manipulative and toxic people are very bad. Mtu anakukosea sahi, unaona anakupiga, alafu anaenda huko nje, anajoin your period, anatoka huko nje anakuletea flowers, anakuletea chocolate.
I will not do it again.
It won't happen again. Hiyo won't happen again, mtakaa tu after a few weeks. Mwanza kuagi tena unasikia mangumi na mateke. If that happens, my friend, the first time, the second time that is not changing. That is that person's character. They will change if they choose to change.
Kuna watu wanapenda kupigwa. Mimi bwana wangu asiponipiga anipendi.
Unasema kuna wasichana kama hao?
Exactly. Like
Basi,
kama unipigi, kama haunipigi, haunipendi. But don't if you're not comfortable with someone hitting you, tell them. Tell them. Msingoje ikue like after so many years.
Unapata mtu ni dem tu mdogo, amengolewa meno, amekata huku, sijui amekata huku, na muuliza what happened that you were fighting with my ex. Kwani umesikia
unangoja aje ifike hapo at the end of the day? Me, what I would actually tell people is don't let love be like a slavery to you. Don't let love enslave you into being someone you're not. If you have to change yourself for you to fit into the shoes of the other person, usikue hivyo. Don't compromise so much because you want to please the other person. If you're in a relationship because unataka kuplease ule mtu mwingine, babe, you're in a wrong relationship. Let it just be a natural thing. Feel happy because you just know at the end of the day, whatever makes me happy is the other person. Msifanye love iwafanye ni kama someone is going to choke you because unampenda. That's not love. I think it's just a spirit. Mimi nakupenda and then you keep choking me, you cannot help me grow. Chenye unataka tu nikae hapo. Unionaje tu hapo.
Support kwa business yangu. Sijui nani wakuone nikikwambia nataka kwenda photoshoot ati huyo photographer naonanga kikuangalia aje. And in all that said, unajua tumemake a lot of jokes by your relationship toxic and something. All that said and done, if the relationship does not make you feel loved, does not make you feel wanted, does not make you feel appreciated or valued, walk out. Regardless of the situation, just walk out. I feel like we have exhausted our points. Hadi zingine tumefanya zikakuwa ni kama fun topic, but what we are just trying to do is trying to show you on our side of you to think about hizo issues zenye zinaweza kuwa zina affect watu. Unaweza kuwa hata umepitia, lakini hata mpaka kuna wengine sasa I'm sure wanapitia, lakini there's a thin line between kitu unapitia and them being blinded by love. So
I also feel if a person you love does not make you be yourself around them, walk.
Tembea.
If they constantly judge you for everything you do, walk.
Tembea.
If they never appreciate you for anything that you do, walk.
Preach.
Because the person you love is actually mtu mwenye unafaa ufanye ujinga yote ukiwa na yeye. Like you're crazy, you get mad at them. Hata kama it's the slightest thing. Hata kama it's being petty, it's being what? Love someone who actually welcomes every side of you.
Yes.
The happy side of you, the sad side of you, and then don't be in a hurry. At the end of the day, maisha bado iko. Don't engage yourself. I always believe that, most of the time we kiss so many frogs. Tutafika point yenye probably the frog yenye utakiss is not. You've been hurt so many times, tumie watu. You've been hurt so many times to the point that you get the real person.
And you hurt them.
See that you hurt them, you won't actually know they're the real, the real person. You fought all through the journey to get there. Umepigana, watu wamekusumbua, manzi yako amekubreak all through, girlfriend yako, child yako amekubreak all through, and then you get this one person who actually excites you, but you're so afraid because you've been beaten, you've been embarrassed. Kama mtu anakuembarrass mbele ya watu wake, just walk.
Tembea.
Just walk.
Tembea.
Do not usingoje another red light. Most of the time actually tukiachana na watu ndo unapata I used to have these signs.
Lakini unaziona but unalenga tu. And by the way, on our next episode, we want you to go to our inboxes and tell us your experiences in a toxic relationship.
Exactly.
Zenye probably you have gone through and you came to notice at the end of the relationship. Labda ilikuja ikaisha ndo ukakuja kuona hapana, sikuwa nafanywa vizuri.
Yeah.
Ama you ended it because of the things you saw.
Alikuwa nakufanyia hata. Like alikuumiza sana and then you just felt like this is enough. Every time you just feel like enough is enough. Toka. Because at the end of the day, we are just here to make, to pass a message to someone who's in a relationship yenye ni toxic na hawajui. Mi najua tu kitu moja. If you're not comfortable around someone, and if you can't be 100% with someone ukiwa na yeye, toka
tu.
Because your story ya kuhide, that's why unapata mna date someone for a long time and then you start discovering them pole and you be like, hizi vitu ziko zinatoka wapi? Because you were afraid to just be 100 with them. Just be 100 at the end of the day.
Yes, just be you. Be real. Wacha tu akujue from the start, anakuanga hivi, and you should also know them. See you in our next episode. As we look through your experiences, we will talk about them. But we will go through all of them. We are not the only ones who will share experiences.
You do me so good, mpaka yangu napenda. Raising my flag, my better umebeba. Now baby you're fine and I'm loving your vibe. We go spend our time, maringo yako napenda. Makes me wanna see you again, Kama ni kuchoka, sitachoka na wewe. Basi nipe canvas, nitakuchora wewe.